few months have gone past since the official release of the finals by Studio Embark, a studio dev team focused with mainly ex-Battlefield devs wanting to shy away from Battlefield. With this, there are changes and updates you'll notice immediately with this studio's game, not only being free to play, but having a class system, customization, crazy destruction, and an element that wasn't seen in the launch of Battlefield 2042, a proper launch. Let's talk about the finals 9 months later. Unlike most reviews on this channel, the finals doesn't need a segment on its story, as there isn't much going on here with its story. The main points to know is it's set in a virtual world where players compete to be in the finals and earn the big bucks, and well, that's the main gist. Gameplay is the real meat and potatoes of this game, as it really is a fine dining meal when it comes to gameplay. You can see the influence and history of Battlefield on the arms of this game, not just from its crazy good destruction, but also the gunplay, sounds, and pure chaos of each match. The game includes 5 modes, but preferably out of all of them, I'm in it for the quick cash, almost always. I'm comfy with that and have a damn good time always. Focused on 3 teams of 3 competing to get $20,000 in cash to win by dropping off safes of money to the vaults across the map and holding the fort as the other teams do their best to steal the money for themselves.
No.
Now that's not to say the other game modes aren't fun, but Quick Cash is a good time that, with the base game, also has a good variety of maps that aren't exclusive to certain modes, which includes 5 maps, 27 weapons, 10 abilities, and 41 gadgets that are spread across 3 separate player build types, including small, medium, and heavy builds. Heavies being the tanks that take the damage, able to charge in with big melee weapons and guns, medium being the support defense, having the main well-known weapons in their arsenal, and small builds having quicker everything compared to a heavy or medium build, and spoiler alert, small builds are everywhere in this game of late, being the meta of the finals. Sure, they have less health to the other builds, but they're able to dodge and weave around quicker than the leprechaun in my backyard that keeps telling me to leave his backyard because I'm scaring his family. I don't know what that little green bastard's talking about. Just give him my gold, you green bastard, before I treat you like Charlie did in that episode of Always Sunny. Quick Cash is the way to go for new and old players alike, but as I said, the variety is there already with this game that is free to play, where almost everything in the game you can earn without real money, excluding battle passes and shop items, which I will get into later in the video. In short though, the gameplay alone for this game is a real banger, and though it needs some balancing here and there, including for class builds, unlike Battlefield, the team at Embark are really showing off that, yeah man, we're doing good here with what we've got, and gameplay alone should grab you quite easily, especially if you're looking for something not Battlefield COD or Overwatch. Now, though I did say the game had a proper launch compared to Battlefield 2042, at the start the game still did have a dip here and there for stability of it, dealing with disconnections and server lag that will usually happen for a game like this, especially at launch. It was disappointing to deal with, what with it being in alpha and beta for so long, but like most games that come out, you really don't know how many people will flock to your game day one, like Concord. Is that low-hanging fruit? I don't really know. Aside from that though, the game runs well and it looks beautiful throughout, with some maps really shining, especially of the current season's new map just looking outright beautiful, even after 3 teams of 3 have blown it to smithereens. As I've said in previous videos, I do have a beast of a machine to play this game on PC, but I also tested on the Xbox Series X as well, and it plays well there as well. I'm of course comparing apples to oranges when it comes to stability and graphics. I've always said I'm not the go-to for tech reviews, but I'm trying guys, please, don't be mean to me. Why did I say that? But it does run well on both console and PC. As I said earlier, the look of the maps are a plus, but then also the look of weapons and characters are great. Customization of your character looks good no matter what messed up compo you've got them wearing. But then in-game with this selection of weapons in hand are damn good looking, the FAMAS alone being my favorite weapon, but then admiring the detail on it throughout matches. Even when I'm mid-battle, man, I feel like Emmett looking in Wild Style in the Lego movie.
Blah blah blah, proper name, place name, backstory stuff. So pretty. I like you.
Weird comparison, but to wrap it up, good looking game with great stability that kills it compared to other games at launch. Now, of course, I can't not talk about the live service of this game, especially since the game is free to play. And pretty much when you hear those free magic words, you immediately go, well, how greedy is this game about to be? And hate to say it, but it's pretty bad with prices. Especially, geez man.
Hey! Yeah? What the hell is this?
But at least it's not like Suicide Squad where no one's ever going to see your cosmetics because no one plays the game. How many times have I brought up that game at this point in videos? It's crazy. Probably more times than people think about it.
Why don't you just mail me the bullet?
But I always think of microtransactions and Battle Pass skins in certain ways. I feel a game like this, or COD, or Battlefield should not be this abysmal with their prices, especially with one big thing. Let me tell you that right now. First-person shooter. First-person shooter game where you can wear cool cosmetics that will cost you $30 at times. Just earn it, chief. And no matter the price, it'll still be ridiculous. But for me or someone to ham out that much for a skin, I'll only see in my menus or pre/post match, it should not be that much ever. Especially looking at you, COD. God damn, boy, what are you doing? But I will admit, I am a schmuck for these as I have been interested or bought skins for games in the past. It's truly my kryptonite sometimes, specifically for a game when they release skins for characters I love, like Fortnite and Call of Duty, since they've had Ash from Evil Dead in the video games. So of course, like the slot I am for Evil Dead, I bought it day one, because I fucking love Evil Dead. Good boy. But yeah, man, I'm not the first person and I won't be the last to talk about bad prices for microtransactions, but at this point, it's really a way of life now. Even if a ton of people complain on Twitter, it won't be heard by everyone who still buys the Warhammer 40k skins in Call of Duty or the Finals Kawaii Soldier skin. And that actually looks pretty cool. The game, of course, has a battle pass, but it's nothing crazy like a Fortnite usually is with Fallout or Magneto being part of the battle pass, but I will say the cosmetics and additions are pretty nice to look at and also quick to earn. I haven't bought a single battle pass level up or nothing this season, and I'm already at level 90. That's pretty good when games like Fortnite and COD are slower than a guy dying in a B movie to level up. They don't waste your time here, and I wish more games were fast like this, especially when there's a huge amount of FOMO more in gaming lately, missing out on what you won't get because the next season ends in a week or something, which companies hope you will then pull your wallet out to get your skin, but not for the finals, man. It's like they know you've got other games to play and gives you that free time to play them. Now, of course, I'm not here to defend the game's live service aspects. If you think that's what I'm doing, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Sorry you think that way. I don't know. In the end, I don't care for them, but I myself enjoy the game enough to give it that little extra for a battle pass while I game. It's truly up to you, viewer, what you do with your money at the end of the day, but as I said, unlike other games and other people, I'm happy enough to earn a battle pass for a season of a game I really enjoy that I hope has a future ahead of it, or I'll have to go to a friendly booth in my city sometime soon.
Bring it on, baby!
In conclusion, I think the finals has a pretty bright future ahead of itself. Is it on the level of a game like Warzone, Fortnite Battle Royale, or anything like that? Well, no, of course not. But a shit ton of free-to-play games shouldn't be trying to compete to become the next Fortnite. They should be trying to compete to be the next best thing when it comes to free-to-play games. Although I guess we'll see what really happens with this game in the next few months or a year, because we'll see what happens if I've actually just shot myself in the foot. But here's hoping I didn't, because that would hurt.
I just f***ing shot myself!
The finals' latest season has slapped, and all they really need to do to work on the game, I feel, is just some balancing for health and DPS of characters, specifically light builds, either changing the ability usage for them or health, because those bastards truly damage a ton with their melee weapons then dash away, like a little green leprechaun. Overall, if you're looking for something new that isn't a Fortnite or bare bones free to play, or one trying to suck you dry of money, then look no further than the finals, free to play with a badass seal of oh wait, no, that's not my thing. The last once. Forget it. The game is good and the game is fun. Give it a shot since it's free and also won't take up a quarter or half of your storage like a Call of Duty or Fortnite. I hope you all enjoyed this review on the finals 9 months later. It was really fun to work on this and to just have a nice chill review on a game that I'm still playing since its release, especially on a game that I really enjoy. Have you played the finals already? If so, what do you think of it? Also, what's your go-to multiplayer or free-to-play game at the moment? I'd like to know, especially if I've never heard of it. Until next time though, be sure to like if you enjoyed the video and also maybe subscribe to keep up to date with my talkings about. As always though, thanks for watching everyone, it's appreciated.